beautiful souls. How y'all doing? Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. We'd love for you to be part of our soul tribe and our loving vibe. If you're a returning sub, thank you so much for all your love, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, the sense of community on our channel. It warms my heart from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank you also very, very much for your trust. I'm a little bit different. I channel energy in a journal each day. Strictly flip the cards out of my own entertainment purposes. The cards always resonate with the energy flow. I do 4 cards being in 4 being my birth number, and I primarily channel masculine energy, but I do for the Worldwide Twin Flame Collective. So I'm just going to go over a few things in the journal. There's some pretty beautiful energy, and I'm so happy to share this with you today, and I'll go over some of the signs and things. I firmly believe I'm a messenger on this journey. I'm meant to deliver messages to your beautiful, beautiful souls and debunk any of the myths and the untruths that are out there. There's a lot of false, I don't want to say prophecies, but there's just a lot of incorrect information out there that can steer you on the unforbidden path. So I'm going to get started. The numbers that I've been seeing are 333, 111, 1010, 1212. And again, these numbers just pop out at me. I don't look at that. I don't look for them. To give you an example, I work out on a treadmill each day, and I usually close my eyes and meditate. And when I open my eyes, it'll be 10 minutes and 10 seconds or 12 minutes and 12 seconds. So it's just, again, I don't look for this stuff, but some very good energy. And I don't know who these messages are for. Whatever resonates, resonates. What doesn't, just pack it away. So I've been feeling this energy for a while, and I have this written down today and ready to take action. So I feel like the masculine energy is ready to take action, and they're just articulating a plan on how they are going to move forward. They have a date set in their calendar, believe it or not, of when they're going to come. And there's someone pushing and guiding them, some form of an angel, or, you know, but it's beautiful and I love it. Many of you are awakening, but you're also awakening to your true self, your true authentic you. And it's a journey of awakening, but you're getting to that true you, and it's beautiful, and you're loving yourself. Feminine energy, you're doing wonderful. You're standing in your power, and you're not powerless to this connection anymore. You are, I'm a princess, a goddess, and a queen, and I shall be treated as such. That's what I'm getting. And I have this written here too, stay positive. So some of you maybe, you know, in a low vibe, or there may be some drama or something going on, and it just stay positive. All will pass. Keep manifesting love, your love and dreams. And lastly, I don't know who this is for. Oh, sorry, I want to say this. Something new is heading your way. And I don't know who this is for. Leave the past behind. So you're harboring the past, and the past is maybe the block that's preventing you to move forward, to actually get to your true authentic you. So that's what I have there. So much more written down. Again, I do it out of my own entertainment purposes. You know, the cards always resonate with the journey, but I love it also very much. So taking action, articulating a plan, put a date in their calendar. Oops. Sorry, folks. So let's go here. So this is what's in the masculine's current heart space. And these are cards that my beloved and I, so that's 2, I won't take it. If it's 1 or 4, I will take it. So yeah, and just a little bit about myself in case you don't know and you're new and you're just stumbling across this. You stumbled across at the perfect moment. There's 3 cards there. We are twins back in physical reunion. We went through separation. So this is current. I cannot believe this. Okay. Free will. This is such a, I don't know, this free will causes a lot of controversy out there in I'm going to say in the spiritual world. We are all given free will. And free will is free will. And it's given to us to do as we please. And the masculine energy has free will. The feminine energy has free will. And I don't know who this message is for. Again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, doesn't. Someone's trying to manipulate your free will. And I feel like some, not all, feminines are, they're not feeling good about the situation and not understanding that we are given this gift of free will. And the masculine energy is just traveling the path of free will. And they're surrendering. They're surrendering themselves to their true self. They're surrendering themselves free of ego. They're surrendering to this love. And it's beautiful. It's just breaking free. It's just surrender. It's just like, okay, I surrender to oneself. And I surrender to God, whatever it may be, however it resonates. And I have this authentic true self. So I feel like the masculine energy is truly surrendered and broken free of the confines of the ego, and it's beautiful. And I love it also very much. Great, great, great. And divine door. This is to me the taking action. Some force is pushing the masculine energy. They had so many questions. They were plagued with confusion, fear of rejection. But something or someone is making them believe that this is truly what they feel in their heart, and they've always felt it in their heart. And that divine door of love is opening, and the masculine is coming. I just feel it. It's beautiful. You're doing the work, and it's awesome. And clearing karma. The masculine energy is in this clearing karma mode. What is clearing karma? I've been over this a number of times. Clearing karma, this is a gift that you've been given. And even though it's one of the toughest endeavors of your journey here on earth, you come in to meet each other to do all sorts of wonderful things. And clearing karma is one of those things. And it's trauma, it's past trauma, family trauma, ancestral trauma. And for whatever you believe in, God or Creator, Ascended Masters, whatever you believe in, felt that you were strong enough to endeavor this journey of clearing karma. And what a beautiful gift it is. You're paving a future for your family and your future ancestors, I guess, by clearing the trauma, because sometimes it's just a perpetual cycle that you don't even realize it, because we're energy. So that energy, it just transfers from generation to generation to generation. And the masculine energy is clearing karma. Well, they're moving and shaking this world, and they're moving and shaking to get to you. And clearing karma, if I can talk about my journey a little bit, I came to my twin in September, and in July, at the end of July, is when I actually felt like I was clearing karma. And when you clear karma, it's almost like you go through the dark night of the soul, because you're reliving that ancestral trauma. So again, it's merely just a messenger here, but clearing karma is very tough. And it is because it is mostly trauma. So it could be post-traumatic stress disorder. It could be addiction. It could be guilt, shame, whatever it may be, abuse. You're healing that for your family, and it's such a beautiful gift. And the masculine is right in the heart of it at this moment as we speak. And after I feel like I cleared karma, that's when we came together. I don't know. Every journey is different. It's never the same. So if the masculine energy could say anything to the feminine energy, what would it be? And we're always living in the moment. And I don't know who that message is for. You're harboring the past. You're just living in the past. You can't change it, so why live there, you know? It's meant to teach lessons, and that's all. You can go back and revisit, to understand the lesson that's meant to be learned. But living there is just robbing you. of the moment of now. I cannot believe this. Okay, so 3 cards. Oh, I cannot believe this. Sorry. I have like so much written down. This 2 cards will take it in my journal, and it's just, I just cannot believe this. I cannot. Okay, so beautiful message. Divine feminine, masculine energy. I regret that I hurt you. I wasn't ready, so I ran. And this is regrettably one not so nice element on this journey. One twin will run. And generally the runner is masculine energy, but ironically you are chasing and running and chasing this whole journey. You're chasing each other energetically. And why weren't they ready? Because the love was so deep, and the ego, it was scary. Very, very scary. It's too much to handle, and one twin will inevitably run because it forces them to look at themselves in the mirror, and they're not ready. They're simply not ready to face up to oneself. It has nothing to do with you, feminine energy. The love in their heart never goes away. But what they're running from is themselves, truly, because they're not ready to face it. And to give you an idea, when my twin and I were together, he would say things like, "What do you see in me? I don't understand what you see in me." And he was alluding to, like, at the time his life was a mess and all sorts of things. So again, running from oneself, not from you. They just simply weren't ready. They had to heal, they clear karma, and awaken. Please be patient. I'm healing inner childhood wounds. That's part of clearing trauma. Childhood wounds is part of the trauma and the karma, believe it or not. And many twins, not all, and again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, doesn't. Many twins have trauma in their past. It could be abuse. It could be grief. It could be shame. It could be, could be all sorts of things in the past that is trauma. And it's tough, but I feel like they're surrendering to this inner child and these wounds, but they're just asking for some patience. Meditating unconditional love, manifesting dreams and love is what I wrote in here. They're meditating unconditional love. Despite, sometimes we get caught up in our own emotion, our own ego, we fail to understand that the masculine energy goes through the same thing. When you come to each other, you open up the gift of unconditional love. And love and unconditional love are two different things. Unconditional love is loving freely without ask or condition. And it's true because no matter what happens, you still have a love for each other that will never be severed by anything. And that's unconditional love. And it's beautiful. And lastly, you are my best friend. This message is for someone that's not hearing this, or someone that stumbled across it at the moment they're meant to. You magnetically, beautifully flow together in the third dimensional world if you had the beauty of sharing each other in that physical essence. And everything you share is similar, and it's uncanny, and you're probably thinking, how is this even possible? Like, everything from food to movies to music to sports to everything. And you finish each other's sentences sometimes. You know what each other are thinking. And what better connection is that? And the masculine wants you to know that you are their best friend. They shared things with you that they've never shared with anyone. I don't know if you know that, but they felt completely comfortable in your physical essence. And both of you were your true, authentic self. But then that ego and that healing and that awakening starts to occur. But please remember that. And I want to give you another loving message today from the masculine energy. So again, these cards are so hard to work with. Here they are here, see? So they don't like, so I'm going to ask for 4 cards. They're kind of stubborn. Oh, one fell out. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Oh, another one fell out. Wow. Super. They're cooperating today. 2 cards, please. Nope, see. I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please. It will have to be, like, perfect. Okay, 2 cards, please. 1 and... Oh my goodness. Oh boy. All those will go over here. And all those... I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. I'm sorry, folks. These ones are a little tricky. Okay, 1 card, please. Thank you. So these are the 4 cards. They're in no particular order. Excuse me. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for you will find true bliss. Beautiful. And exactly, you are one eternal soul. And you are one soul in 2 bodies, and I love it so much. I see this union, and I've been visioning it and seeing it happening. And you may not physically see what's going on in front of you, but there is a lot working in the universe in your favor, and I love it so much. Here. And it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. And that's exactly it. You're going through immense change. You're coming to who you truly are. And sometimes it's tough. Listen to your inner voice, your intuition, and trust that these changes are for the good, And it says, my beloved, though we may be, I cannot believe this, sorry. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. That's exactly it. Just as I was alluding to earlier, unconditional love. You love each other. And there's nothing that can sever that love. And even if you're not physical essence of each other, energetically, you are together. One soul. Eternal soul. It's beautiful, and I love it all so much. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. You guide and navigate each other through this journey. Whether you see it or not, you feel it. You telepathy, all sorts of beautiful things, connecting in a 5th dimension that not too many people on this earth ever get to experience. So just embrace, trust, and have faith. I love it all so much. So, what is the overall energy of this beautiful blessing of a connection? So this is overall energy, masculine and feminine. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this. I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. Thank you. I love it all so much. Rebirth. I have written in the journal, you're rebirthing into your true you. You're finding your authentic self, and something new is, I can't recall the wording exactly, but it says something new is on the horizon, or there's a new beginning. This rebirth is a rebirth in you and a rebirth in this connection. And for many of you, and I'm feeling so happy, masculine energy is finally ready to take some action. And you're rebirthing, both of you, and it's beautiful. I don't know who this is for. Denial. I don't feel the masculine energy is in a state of denial anymore. They've accepted the love in their heart. They're articulating a plan. They want to move forward. They're doing all sorts of things. They're healing their inner child. They're clearing karma. They're doing everything. So maybe this is meant for feminine energy, and however it resonates, it resonates. Maybe you just don't feel that this is the connection you feel it is. And you're feeling that this is not true, and you're doubting it. And it's part of the journey. Doubt and confusion. It is a big part of the journey. Just trust your heart. Trust your inner guide. Trust you. And I have nostalgia and soul searching. And I feel this is a soul searching journey. And I feel like many are at the end of that journey in terms of finding out who they're truly meant to be and what you're meant to do. And it's uncanny how this happens. As you're soul searching, believe it or not, you're nostalgic. Every time you peel a layer away of that ego, and then, you peel it away like an onion until there's nothing left of it, you get to your true authentic you. But as you go throughout the journey, you're like, oh, I remember this time. Oh, I remember when we said this to each other. And that's when you're in a quiet state. And both twins are nostalgic for each other. Best friends coming out. It's been going on for several days. And you may feel that energy. And some of you may even be giggling with joy and bliss. And as a result of the nostalgia, the meditating of unconditional love, you may feel the masculine energy. You may feel like just this overwhelming love in your heart that's coming from your masculine energy. And it's beautiful. And you're doing the work, and I love it all so very much. I'm going to do energy. I love these cards. These cards remind me of my beloved mother, who is energetically here, but not physically. As you awaken, you realize that we are eternal. Okay, so I'm going to ask for 4 cards. Some of you, I feel, I'm getting this message, I can't. I would never ever try to manipulate things. I cannot believe this. No, I would never, I like to tell little tales, but true tales. I was at the hairdresser's and she was telling me about how, I cannot believe this. This lady was kind of saying she was a psychic, and I don't necessarily believe in psychics. I believe you could be a visionary, but not too much a psychic. And she was checking out her social media, and then she'd come in and say, oh, all this stuff to her. And if I ever gave a message to anyone, I never did any research. I can't even imagine doing that, something so shady. But anyways, action. I don't want to regurgitate. I don't want to go over the same thing over and over. This just confirms what I've been saying in here, what I've been feeling, what I've been resonating. And yeah, there's action, and I can't believe it. Angel of Strength 50. I love this card. I feel like there's an angel, and I said that earlier, some form of divine blessing, energy, pushing the masculine energy and giving them the strength and the courage to move forward and take action. One other thing here, one other very beautiful thing. Both of you are angels of strength, because not everyone can endure the journey of clearing karma. You may have siblings, you may have cousins, you may, whatever it may be, and you may think to yourself, why me? Because you can do it. You're a beautiful soul, and you have courage, and you have strength. But this is very, very important. And I love it. A door to personal healing and happiness. Rainbow, Dove, number 34. What a beautiful card. Inner child healing, happiness. I feel like I was just saying this earlier. Some of you are feeling just happy and blissful, and healing. Healing leads to happiness, believe it or not, because you're free. You're surrendered to all the trauma. What a beautiful gift you've been given. Healing, happiness. A man with a coin, 43. What can I say about this? There is, and it's just merely energy, and a man, woman, whatever it may be. I feel like some of you, some of the masculine are very wealthy, very, very wealthy. But on the other hand, some are struggling financially. And this man with the coin, some of this could have to do with karmic, why the karmic interference is not ending. It has something to do with some financial constraint. However, I feel abundance, I feel happiness, I feel all sorts of monetary blessings, specifically as it relates to the masculine. So if there was financial hardship, that is coming to an end. There's going to be some form of financial abundance coming. As I say that, a dove flies by. Okay, beautiful soul. So great. I love it. I love it all so much. So I am going to give you one last message to take today, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you may be in this wonderful earth that we live in. Okay, so I'm going to ask for one card, please. Thank you very much. Every experience, regardless of whether you perceive it as good or bad, comes with a gift attached. Yet sometimes the gift is only revealed with the passing of time. Trust all is that should be. Exactly. When you endeavor this journey, when you start, you're in a state of confusion and almost to a point of insanity. And then as you endeavor the journey, you realize that this is truly a gift and a blessing that has been given to you. And once you get there, it's almost like liberating and free, and you surrender. And so that's what I have. But for some reason, when I was doing this, something called out to me to do one healing card. So I feel like someone needs something. And so I'm going to do that right now. I don't know why. This never normally happens, but I have to listen. I have to do as I'm told. So I'm going to give one healing card. And there it is. I believe this is happening right now. So 22, number 22, 1111 is 22. Have faith. Whoever is losing faith, maybe this denial card and this faith card are meant to resonate with each other. Please have faith. There's people out there that will move you further from your faith. Have you doubt this connection? Deny. Do all sorts of things. One thing that I did lose faith at the beginning and was very upset, but then as I endeavored the journey and got closer to physical reunion of my twin, the stronger I became to faith, and the more I was thankful for this blessing of a gift. So, have the faith. So that's all I have for you, folks. Again, if any of this resonates, kindly hit the notification bell, like, sub, comment. We truly love to read your comments, help you in any form, sense of the way. Have a super day, folks.